Yeah. I'm back with Bradley. Some of y'all know me as Benefic, but this is Sifu Brad too. Yo, y'all know I don't even do intros like that. Big backwood, bartender, know the name. We can send shots, who's of age. Shatter your reality, bunch of pedos, show your face. A slide white claws on glass like Wolverine. Before things would change, them shout calm when they sound off the chow gone golden rain. Insecurity showing the shepherd's here with Kobe range. Chopper took my homie too, living out my coldest days. Misery, the roller play, sending smoke signals, trailblazing, left a note for Dame. I'm from a little south of Notre Dame. Problems arise, often pile on. Before I touch down, I haven't even broke the plane. Looker, it's like riding a roller coaster on rollerblades. Swag, them Cravens just grown pains. Got your back like shoulder blades, hidden in the mist. I barely even spoke of pain. Some of us hope for rain. Enjoyed the numbness when my nose was drained. Offie Solomon like I thought I had a hold of Cane. Professor X looking for support only with both his legs. Whether or not you chose to walk away. Oh. These skills I combine, I'm still not attractive to coaches. All the racket you share povers, don't move Brad stock, non-shareholders. I wouldn't air the throne to share the sofa with you non-bad sheriff posing. Their opponents, Beretta pointed, I Euro step like Arvita Sabonis, a battle like Saratoga. They want the titles without the performance. And seek a power, don't know how to control it. Never uplift, always drowning in emotion. Another lost soul, never found the owner. You say I'm running, you are a smaller focus. I'm running out of weed, now I'm rolling up roaches. Worried the end's approaching, sharper than Kakashi's Chidori. I'll snake a snake like Sasuke versus Roach. Oh. Bradley with 2 E's, fix your typo. Couldn't handle bars, throw a stick in your bike spoke. Say things online just to try folks. Usually ends in some white jokes. I find solace in those light notes. Just to escape, I get high mode. The interference only matters on your flight home. 2 blades, walking dice show to my rivals. File any complaints through Geico. I need reassurance, everyone has a price. You stole from me more than you ever gave me in life though. Thought the max was off, the minimum, Mad Max. The maximum, Wanda Maximoff was backing off. Once smoke, grab a pack of malls. Comparing Brad, your raps are soft, cause I don't rap about the soft. I still pass the ball, selling merch, they coming back for more. When you set the bar, they wanna see you fall. Laughing like they fixed the score. Yo, let me see the net. Should've hit when my circle's smaller than a basketball. This is not a cartoon, my replica's deadly. Zora vs. Dracul. Come and get a cosplay review. The audience with brother dressed in costumes, not consciously consumed. I'm a vessel, Mark Spector, just here for the travelers of the night. Recharge and moonlight like Khonshu. The sexual abuse, they'll all argue. If I scarred you, I'm sorry, I'm scarred too. Insecurities in the ego will carpool. The aux cord isn't part of the car rules. Body language be off too. To hear your stories from speakers often can alter moods. You say you're not against me, you are too. Who are you to speak my failure inside the war room? Then again, you can afford to. You'd like me to live off favors and all your support too. I'd rather live off spoiled food. You look at me like competition and you won't be number 2. You big-headed, running around like a stormtrooper, knowing that you can't avoid loot. Oh. Yeah, Brad, back with Brad, Benefic, however you know me, y'all understand what it is. And the Sifu Brad side of things is the artist within the artist, so to say. All of the hard work and time that I put into things, you know what I'm talking about? That's it's a lot of preparation, a lot that goes into that, but without further ado, I'm gonna take this call. My little brother's calling. Peace. Well, that was unexpected. Ladies and gentlemen, Sifu Brad. My pen sharp as horns on an Impala. Swing a katana, Brad the Impaler. Don't get impaled, won't hear the horns on the Impala. Ignoring the problem, nothing more than a thorn in my collar. Not a daredevil, I see the bullseye on the imposter. Run the halls, smack them for the code on the locker. I want the cream, the Alamo from McDonald's. One piece, take the gold from Gold Rogers. Gave a lot of y'all gems, but you take them and pawn them. Shocking seeing them balled up like Blanca. watching these clowns put on a show for the bloggers. I don't post like Ibaka, I'm meditating, collecting rainwater, smoking under the awning. Don't OD in your vomit. These bars nasty as drinking shoeies with tied to a Vasa. Lucker, find you an exit. You think I'm scared of their death threats? Why don't you kill me, you loser? Never met Beck, they upset. Still cooking, bloody apron until the chef left to take 5 like Dave Brubeck. I had an uncle always throwing me off the porch like Jeff. That's another jazz reference going over your head. A filler bar, substitute, have it for breakfast instead. Maybe you should start to reference some of what I have said. Look over your threads, you over-project. Hope for revenge, sage for protection, dream catcher over the bed. Anxiety puts me over the edge. There's people I lost contact with who only wanna know if I'm dead. That's the ego calling. I felt like darkness was following me like Nico Robin. Took me down under, Psyche Auckland. People stalling, see the drawing. They don't hear your dark cry inside the Pokeball. Let me out, I'll defeat them all then. Oh, I know the content ain't for everybody, but I'm telling you, just check out 1 or 2 of the references. Just go reference my references. like 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? Might change your mind. Oh. I'm still undefeated, though my spirit is beaten. Through deception you'll meet them. I do not like your lectures, most of y'all is leeches. I don't follow your teachers, I'm smoking on your teachings. I don't bother quoting the text because none of you read it. Always undecided, I'm here for the graduate speakers. My priorities swinging like my shifts every weekend. Lately I'm barely sleeping, at budget living. Got me switching up my eating, feel my body weaken. Everyone is preaching, everything I'm hearing is hard to digest. Could you ever believe it? But these aren't your people. Hear them screaming, they wouldn't do that to their own. I wouldn't put it beneath them. Lucker. Find me rolling a reefer since my high school days, smoking with the boys. Yo, I miss the beaches. Time can seem egregious. Nowadays I'm overlooked, never book me for features. Don't let it hold you back. Left me unread, I wrote you back. Kill a snake or wrote you back. Got me feeling like O2 Fab. Y'all can't deny it, but it's more about those who have. Emilio on speed dial, my go-to bag. Y'all should know that tag. He helped me out of hell. I was Ichigo in the past, trying to save souls in my hollow form. Before these chains got you trapped. Oh, I'ma let it breathe. I can tell you what it means to me, not what it needs to be. I believe in you, you believe in me. I'm coachable, I don't have to be the one that leads the team. My ego's big, but it won't get in the way of bigger things. Tired of regrets, like a fighter leaving the ring. Choose your words, there will come a time you'll need to speak. I don't see it, there was something that she seen in me. The joy your smile brings to me, such a disarming voice. Sylveon, sing to me. I'm at peace with it, I don't care if you keep up with things, just things that I keep to me. Why dwell on this pain it's giving me? I was thinking, does anything make you think of me? There go my ego again, hiding emotions, I don't need to pretend. I just needed to vent, sometimes you just needed to sit. Be careful how it sets in your mind, do we ever forgive? And do we ever forget? I can't give you such real estate without paying rent. Then why I feel like you still collecting royalties every time I replay these events. Oh, take it from the top. But like, anime, I'm locking in, maybe find a spot to binge. Tired of clocking in, but my boss can smell the weed as I'm walking in, and she don't trip, nah. Don't be weird, that's my fix as I overspend. Scared to let you in, understand, don't pretend. Have no fear, maybe you should find some better friends, yeah. Unaffected in the firefight, I'm lucky that I made it home. Yeah. PTSD make it hard to feel. You love me, you don't say it though. You love me, why don't you say it? I love you when I should say it, Mo. Tomorrow was never promised. That's all it took when they said you's gone. Like how you held on to your last words, they with you laying in the hole. There's a lot of people I say I love, I wish that we would say it more. The women, they all came and went, I'm distant and I lay alone. I miss you but I don't say it, I love you but I don't say it though. I wanna hear you say it, I need it if you could say it more. Yeah. There's a lot of people I say I love, I wish that we would say it more. Even if that's all we say, then hang up cause it don't take that long. You could text and say you love me, I wish that we would say it more. Battling inner ignorance and common sense, wanna call it quits, these lingering injuries, I'm Carson Wentz. The hair on your arm raises, back arch a bit. Am I an empath or a narcissist? Do I feel things just to be a part of it? Am I too sensitive reacting to people who haven't mentioned him? I should be worried about my Spotify artist pick. Paranoid, watch my 6, awkward glimpse, that closed mind. The coffin fits, kill you without leaving a carbon print. Death's the call waiting, a caller you have often met. I should pick up the phone and forget about that argument. Why do I harbor this? 12 drinking Arbor Mist. The flowers that I lay the same color as your scarlet dress. Oh. Unaffected in the firefight, I'm lucky that I made it home. Yeah. PTSD make it hard to feel. You love me, you don't say it though. You love me, why don't you say it? I love you when I should say it more. Tomorrow was never promised. That's all it took when they said you's gone. Like how you held on to your last words, they with you laying in the hole. There's a lot of people I say I love, I wish that we would say it more. The women, they all came and went, I'm distant and I lay alone. I miss you but I don't say it, I love you but I don't say it though. I wanna hear you say it, I need it if you could say it more. Yeah. There's a lot of people I say I love, I wish that we would say it more. Even if that's all we say, then hang up cause it don't take that long. You could text and say you love me, I wish that we would say it more. And it's crazy cause I finally feel like I'm really in a space and like have the ability to like really articulate myself and like really express myself and really say the things that I've been, I don't know, yearning or like the desire to say. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm really becoming that Sifu, Shifu, you know? Peace and love. Yeah. Go ahead. Keep that track running. Okay. Offline, it's not my connection. I got an album dropping that affects my projection. My peers ignore me. I don't do well with rejection, not being recognized as a professional in your profession, become insecure. These aren't mild concerns, address them, quit practicing first impressions. You overvalue opinions like humans and their possessions. People you hold accountable don't hold your best interest. They only notice the privilege in my complexion. Wish they'd remember me as a valor of insurrection. No power without connection, can't validate it with efforts. Not valid from my resemblance, that's invalid resistance. Look up. This is not a confession, I got sloppy and negligent. Life taught me a lesson, you can't live in regret. Those are awful dejections. Right when I thought about offering myself, life offered me blessings. My pride got a vasectomy when I heard she was pregnant. She said she didn't want kids, or did she not think you'd be present? The sacrifices we make are only seen in successes. Met a boss at the bus stop and a bum in a Lexus. Yo, it's all in the stars. Some people chose the people I crossed. Some think that they lost identity fraud just to belong. Follow along, it ain't gotta be God's. Always open they palm. They don't follow Quran, my spirit in these scriptures. You ain't gotta read Psalms. They've been following King James, not talking LeBron. Don't get me wrong, that's a reaction, not a response. When you don't listen to comprehend, but just to respond. Oh.
It is what it is, bro. I'm in the building. Jay. Doing math with unsettled scores, rare peace in the home. I was raised in war, brother going mad and father hearing voices next door. Probable chemical imbalances, I stayed in core. Couldn't afford therapy, I personalized one into a flurry of rhythms that are padded by drums. Am I mad or I'm numb? No fear of the answer, conflicts and comes from not knowing which the worst one. Irony of this mental cage is trying to sell your head cause the key is misplaced. Ain't that a head case? Despite the dread I easily escape. Face my trials, outsiders would think it's insane. Judge me how you like, guilty of not being the same. Ain't it strange, your light shows your darkness and the stain. Easy targets, so throwing darts in my name. Leaky faucet, hope to get the droplets on the main. All to flesh, guess it helps though there's none to gain. Get impressed, daily shootings embedded in brain. Can't suppress stress, steps away. Dang, what's to get away? The home's where the hate is, to move away is it to play. Abide by the most high's rules to the game. The ride doesn't subside, the grind never fades. Jay.
Never thought that I was capable. Here's a front row seat. Pete what self-hate can do. Now who the fuck am I to try to lie? Keep it funky inside is where the pain's kept. Faced like a bass clef. If I let it out, it's gotta be a better route. This ink up in my veins, grab the page, the pain, bled it out, flooding out. Crazy how I see the very moment. You ain't seeking no atonement. Apologies just a runaround, I'm broken. And ain't no fucking way to fix it. Probably why I'm scared to get close and stay distant. Probably why I be doing the most for folks to listen. Steady pleading for attention, what happening out my system and it won't be. Don't you ask me how I'm coping. Nah, out here acting like you give a fuck, that's dead. Condolences, can't send enough. Gary P, pressure in the ball, just give it up.
I'm in seek of direction, relocated like a witness. I don't need the protection. Read that lip service like subtitles. That support will make some viral. I like me a good storyline. I need the connection, not an E for the effort. Emilio gave me that in production. All he needed was credit. So many people are evil indebted to see for the legends. Tell him he will only wear the crown until he's beheaded. A broken heart means less to some. Where are the pieces? Who swept the rug? Without accountability, there's less to love. Need a lift, an extra drug to feed my crippling addiction. Everything's an extra crutch. Sorry, I can be extra much. The high affection doesn't affect the rush, but the outcome can make you a desperate bum. I'm speaking from experience. The canvas is delicate. The broken bristles of the brush only affects the touch. If they can't display the painting, they'll reject it. So passive, but won't reject the blunt. Look. Is it still a quest if you leave off it? Anxiety making me nauseous. If the dotted line ain't the bottom line, I turn into Steve Austin. I'm never the artist to top the list in these Twitter feed topics. Is it better to feed off it? Just to see these cats keep talking like Team Rocket eavesdropping. There's so much that I have to offer. Around the summer I realized I had a weed problem. I'm sharing less, giving them riddles. Life is so real, scary visual. The ridicule without fingerprints on those principles. So invincible. Expense reports will say you expendable. Feel like I'm doing so little, very little. My success was so long ago, like Kerry Kittles. Drop the ball when you rarely dribble. Just a winter soldier, fighting Iron Man, barely civil. I'm more passionate than Lou Alcindor's days in Pasadena, before he was passing vets and cashing checks. I say I want to be global, I'm still local, not even national yet. I don't align with nationalists, I'm not political enough for the activists. Rappity rap too much for casualists. The average listener didn't ask for this. I can't take none of it back, I guess. I like to play cleanup, who's batting next? My desire to exceed expectations adds to the mess. They say it's my toxic trait, still waiting on the results back from the test. Most of y'all would laugh at my best. Attack the rhyme patterns, my path to success. I'm an actual threat. They avoid me in threads, let the rapture commence. Jay asked for 24, my mama mentality would capture the rest. Oh. Taking over. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier. Hate a poacher, feel hate approaching. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier. Gotta bounce like I'm made of rubber. Ace's brother, Fire Fist. Breaking brioche like a bakery owner. Drank mimosa. Here to shake the board up, hang the phone up, take opponents. Take them hostage, then I ate pagoda. Hey jabroni, don't play no games because I break controllers, toss them over. Got you fishing for him with J Momoa. Yeah, we cut, throw them fight like they pay us for it. Back room, smoking backwood, smelly stank aroma. This could cut dope and white like baking soda. Don't compare me to cops out making quota. Them some steep accusations with your finger pointing. What's the charge pending? Better hope they make it, hold up. Taking over, taking over. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier. Hate a poacher, feel hate approaching. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier. Taking over, taking over. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier. Hate a poacher, feel hate approaching. You always shooting at civilians, couldn't take a soldier.